Hi, the SI meteorologist, Paul Dorian here on Friday, May 31st, the last day of the month of May. We're in the middle of a heat wave here in the Mid-Atlantic region along the I-95 corridor. If a heat wave is in fact defined by 3 consecutive days of 90 degrees or plus, this would be the third day, and perhaps this will turn out to be the hottest day of this particular first heat wave of the season, with high temperatures reaching the low to perhaps middle 90s in some mid-Atlantic locations. However, there is relief in sight. A strong cold front will work its way towards the East Coast by the end of the weekend into the early part of next week. Showers and thunderstorms will move towards the I-95 corridor late in the day on Sunday, Sunday night into Monday, signaling the arrival of some cooler air that will really move in by Tuesday and Wednesday, especially, with pleasant temperatures expected on those days, with highs back in the 70s in the Mid-Atlantic region. Let's take a look at the latest surface map. Continuation of this Bermuda high pattern here, with a strong high pressure centered over the Atlantic Ocean, pumping in hot and humid air up and down the East Coast on a southwesterly flow of air. Again, today, high temperatures will reach or surpass 90 degrees in D.C., Philadelphia, New York City, and Boston, as this heat wave has expanded all the way to the north and east into New England. Meanwhile, a lot of action continues out over the nation's heartland. Strong cold frontal system right here caused some severe weather yesterday, including some tornadoes in Arkansas and Oklahoma, and the threat for severe weather will continue today, all the way really from the Great Lakes region back down into the south central states like Oklahoma, northeastern Texas. This particular region right here today has the threat for severe weather and isolated tornadoes, as that cold front presses into some very warm and humid low-level air. Well, here are the storm reports from yesterday as reported to NOAA out there in the middle part of the country. Quite a few wind damage reports. All these blue triangles represent reports of very strong winds and some damage. Meanwhile, the red areas right here in Oklahoma and Arkansas indicate tornadic activity yesterday, and again, that region will be under the gun today, and really this entire region stays in the severe weather threat zone for today as that cold front presses slowly to the east over the next 12 to 24 hours. Well, let's take a look at some forecast maps from last night's Zero-Z GFS model run. We'll first take a look at the 500 millibar, the upper level pattern for the next couple of days. We'll look at this evening, and then 24 hours later Saturday evening, and then 24 hours later Sunday evening. Once again, a very strong upper level low. This is kind of the same pattern we've seen over the last couple of weeks, and really the cause behind the severe weather in the middle part of the country. Again, that threat continues today for severe weather from the Great Lakes all the way down into the south central part of the country. Now, this upper level low tends to weaken somewhat. Let's now jump ahead 24 hours to Saturday evening's forecast map. And here's the forecast map for Saturday evening, with that upper level low kind of filling in a little bit, weakening a little bit as it moves slowly to the north and east. And then by Sunday evening, it weakens a little bit more as it pulls farther to the north and east. Nevertheless, there can be some severe weather on Saturday in the Ohio Valley, and then on Sunday in the northeastern part and mid-Atlantic region of the country as that cold front presses towards the east coast by late in the weekend. Well, let's now take a look at the GFS surface map forecast for the same time frame. We'll look at tonight, Friday evening, and then Saturday evening and Sunday evening. By this evening, still rather precipitation free here in the Mid-Atlantic region. Looks like just plenty of sunshine, hot and humid conditions for this afternoon into the evening. Meanwhile, a band of heavy showers and thunderstorms will develop later on today and continue into this evening across that zone that can also feature some severe weather, including tornadoes, the Great Lakes all the way down into Oklahoma and Texas as that cooler air presses to the east. Let's now jump ahead to tomorrow night. And here's the forecast map for Saturday evening. First of all, there can be an isolated shower or thunderstorm along the I-95 corridor and points to the north and west of there tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow evening. Most of the day tomorrow will be rain-free, but you cannot rule out a shower or thunderstorm, especially to the north and west of the I-95 corridor. Continue hot and humid. Meanwhile, that cold frontal system finally starting to make some progress moving towards the Ohio Valley, with again that severe weather threat shifting a little bit to the east tomorrow into the Ohio Valley, just ahead of that cool front. Let's now jump ahead to Sunday evening. And here's the forecast map for Sunday evening. That cold front reaching the East Coast late Sunday night into early Monday. There will be a band of showers and thunderstorms. Some of that rain could fall heavily at times. Late Sunday, Sunday night into Monday, certainly can be a severe thunderstorm or two mixed in from the Mid-Atlantic region up through the Northeast and New England late Sunday, Sunday night. We'll monitor that over the upcoming weekend. That cold front tends to slow down a bit as it reaches the East Coast early Monday, so the threat for showers and thunderstorms will continue at least for part of Monday along the I-95 corridor, and especially towards the East Coast. But by Tuesday and Wednesday, very nice weather back in the Mid-Atlantic region with sunshine and temperatures in the 70s. Looking farther ahead, the potential exists for some tropical troubles next weekend, in about a week or so, over the Gulf of Mexico. Tomorrow is June 1st, the actual official beginning of the Atlantic Basin hurricane season, and indeed, there are signs that by the end of next week or weekend, there could be some activity to watch over the Gulf of Mexico. More on that, of course, next week. That's it for now. For the SIweather.com, I'm the SI meteorologist, Paul Dorian.